Alright, welcome back to another episode of Art Time, where today we're going to be drawing the commander of the Sanguine faction, Commander David. So before we fully start, if you enjoyed today's video, please leave a like and subscribe for more. So then, we are drawing Commander David, and his backstory is that of a sad one, but I will not get into it just yet. But, he's not a part of the Sanguine faction by choice. Nah, he's a part of it forcibly. And you will see soon. I'm going off of an old drawing that I have to grab from my DeviantArt instead. I'm trying to get the colors that I needed. That seems just about right. But yes, we're drawing this guy. And his backstory should already be out by the time that occurs. So, yes. I almost said the catchphrase again. I got the mature drawing and the hardcore mature drawing posted today. I don't know what the hell I just got stuck in. Old food or something. That's apparently still there. Or something else, I don't know. Alright, I think I got it. And no, I didn't actually spit. I just tried to get an air spit out to get that out of my mouth. Whatever that was. I don't know what that was. Probably chicken. We had chicken. Well, we also had olives, but that felt more like chicken than it did olives. Whoops. Anyways, what was I going to talk about before I got interrupted? What was it? Christ. Oh yeah, the two drawings that come out. The mature drawing and the hardcore mature drawing. So something to do with Violet and Claire. If you know who those two are, then you know who they are. It's fine to me. If it's the same gender, because if it's the other way around, then you're on the risk of creating an eldritch abomination baby. This little meme that I've made for myself. Literally no I am literally alone in every aspect. I made a meme myself. It's an inside joke. That's literally just only me. I'm the only one in this joke. And on this joke. Man. You know, I wish I can get a social life, but I have to focus on creating so I can get out of this toxic job. It's a terrible life cycle, but I do enjoy creating, so at the very least I am not unhappy. I'm only unhappy when I have to deal with this job. But yes, creation, that's what we're doing. I still want to do that Bob Ross parody video where we just go on ahead and create, let's put it higher, recreate one of his paintings, but using my style and my way of drawing. I don't know when I'll do that, but it is something I do want to do. It's going to be funny to do, I guess. Also a good tribute. Alright, now we got this guy's scar over here. Alright, so, I'm going to drink and I'm going to try to remember this guy's backstory. Because I don't believe I wrote down anything for his backstory. I don't believe. Let me look. I'm in the drawing here. I can see what I did here. Ah, yes. He was once on the side of a Cerulean. He controls all the soldiers, the mech units. Did need to double check and change. Yeah, that was right. The Sanguine faction captured him and his family. He was tortured close to death by none other than Lieutenant Goman. Goman? I don't know how to pronounce her name. It's been a while. Both him, his wife, and his daughter. She tortured all three of them. Or I should have said three. All both him. Well, regardless, the only way for him to save himself was to join the Sanguine in hopes to keep those two alive. But now they're being held prisoner, and all for David to be the commander of the faction. They currently reside in the Hydrogen Caverns, a place that's now documented because this had a place not yet documented, but now it has been drawn. So, man, it feels weird reading old drawings. He's still living with the guilt of having to help the Sanguine, but he pushes forward in hopes of one day saving his family with a brave face. A terrible life to live at the hands of a Russian war dog who's a tyrant, and a sadistic Korean woman who has the figure of a slim, I don't know, a pretty good figure for somebody who is, well, I guess it doesn't exactly matter figure-wise because it's a war. Well, regardless, this guy over here is forced to fight with the Sanguine. I don't know exactly if I had any idea of having him be the old lieutenant of the Cerulean faction. I don't think I did. And I think this was supposed to be dark. Maybe not gray. Yeah, no, I don't think it was gray. I think it was this outfit. And, I think that's all I have for this guy's backstory at the moment. I have to come up with a little bit more. He's got a scarf. A nice little scarf wrap around his neck. Dark red, but I'll try to make it a little bit brighter so you can see it. The colors I did back then were just not that good. A little bit more darker. Like, I definitely improved on, like, color usage throughout the entirety of me drawing, so that's good. Still got a lot more improvements to do on many aspects. Nowhere near the full-on professional levels. Even though I still feel like I'm good enough to be able to, at some point, be able to make some form of money off of this. I mean, I technically already have, although now I've got to restart on Subscribestar because Patreon's prudes. And, I do not want to have to work with somebody who's, or some site who's, limiting my creativity. Certain things need to be made, alright? You hear? And, certain things need to have a certain storyline going to it. Yeah, I'll have you have a bright red shoulder pad. Because why not? Why not? Oh yeah, trying to watch the newest episode of Rick and Morty today. Well, it should be today. I should be able to get this drawing done with today. I don't see why I wouldn't be able to. Or at least last night, I should say. And a goddamn freaking, apparently a cable outage occurred, forcing me to have to go onto the Adult Swim app. Thankfully, I was able to remember all what was needed to be done to be able to actually watch stuff on there. But at the same fucking time, why the hell did only Cartoon Network decide to just have an outage for me? And every other channel was apparently fine. There was a storm, apparently. I had a lot of raining. But at the same time, like seriously, everything else was still working just fine. Switch over to a different channel, it was working. Wait a minute, that should be on the arm instead. Whatever, I was able to watch it. An interesting episode, to say the least. I'm usually someone who just enjoys stuff regardless of what's in it. So, it's usually always a hit for me. Don't see much of a reason for it not to be. Although I will say there are some that are a bit strange, but still entertaining to me regardless of the fact. Like that one episode with the frickin' incest baby being made. See, that's an Eldritch Abomination baby right there. It was accidental. Well, not really accidental. one sperm was like, hey, now is my chance. There can only be one, despite the fact that you weren't supposed to do that. You did the thing that was forbidden. And of course, all those idiots in the military thing, the government military thing, decided to let the baby live, despite the fact of how taboo it is. You fools, you've not know what you've done. You've created an eldritch abomination baby in your pathetic attempts to keep some form of moral. You've doomed this world of ours because of your pathetic morals. And then they just try to, like, call him a murderer and be like, you're damn right I'm a murderer. I murder eldritch abominations such as that thing you've sent out in the sky. And you fools, you've messed with the natural order of things. All because you just couldn't handle murder. I don't know, something about murder. Some guy who's just murdering things that are supposed to be deadly towards the entirety of the human race. Ah, shit. I put that in the wrong thing. You were supposed to be on 2A, you idiot. All things considered, you gotta really draw the line at certain instances when it comes to death and whatnot. Because it could really put somebody at harm if somehow you just created, I don't know, just the Antichrist or something. Yeah, like you go for a religion. Sure, why not? But then again, I'm a psychopath who has no care for anyone else's lives other than mine. Is that true? I don't know. Maybe that's a demon talking. Maybe the demon is out right now. That's not true. My pupils wouldn't be here, and my skin would be red, and I would have spiky hair. Nah, whatever. I don't really care either way. I don't know what the hell the, what do you call it is supposed to be. What the moral side is, where the moral line is drawn. I don't really need to worry about that in my lifetime. Because God knows that or something out there. Now the cats know. I'm the follower of the cats. Cats know that I'm never going to be able to get a social life if I can't get out of this job. It would be cool if I can get to a point in YouTube career where I can get my hands on some friend groups to be a part of. And whole YouTube spectrum. Would be nice. Would be nice indeed. Is it possible? I don't know. At the rate I'm making videos and not getting any attention from the algorithm, I don't see that happening anytime soon. Oops, that's the nail color, you fool. But regardless of the fact, we're just stuck here. In this cycle of pain, misery, with small bits of happiness in my creations and the shows I watch. Anyways, yeah, that's my stance on all that, and I don't give a damn right now. I'm just focusing on myself. You could do whatever you want, because I don't care. I just want to create my own version of creation. Anyway, what we're talking about? Ah, yes, the Sanguine faction and their sadistic ways in keeping this poor man locked up. Oh, yeah, well, you've already seen the drawing in the thumbnail, of course, but, ah, shit, I forgot this was supposed to be above that. No, that's fine, actually, that's easy to fix. Yeah, I'll just put that here. And I'll put this underneath here. Anyways, yeah, this guy's literally living in a prison cell. Because the Sanguine don't fully trust, or at least the higher-ups in the Sanguine don't fully trust him. He has the moxie and the will to be able to command a full faction of rowdy misfits who mutated beyond reasonable means, capable of causing a lot of harm and destruction, devastation. He's the only one capable of keeping these fools contained in their, what's the word I'm looking for? And their misguided attempts at trying to choose the winning side. Although, yes, the Sanguine faction does win a decent amount when it comes to, like, kill counts and whatnot. Their idea is to try to kill off all the enemy in order for them to be the only ones left, despite their operations being slightly halted due to the meddling of their enemies. However, that can only really do them so good once they get to a point where there's barely anybody there. I mean, I guess in their minds, all the soldiers mutated who are, strong as hell, but not strong enough to take down the higher-ups. All the soldiers mutated would be the ones that are then left to be doing all of the, work, the heavy lifting, all that stuff. Trying to figure out the words I want to say here, but I can't wrap my head around what words I want to say for some reason. It's pretty obvious what these guys are doing, though. What they're trying to do is enslave a bunch of people. And that's what they're trying to do. Let's see, 16 minutes in. I mean, we are starting this at a relatively later instance. We would have been an hour in if I had done, but I wanted to get some focus and videos in. Our videos, watching some stuff and whatnot. That's what I wanted to do. And that's what I did. And I think this is the only outfit. Yeah, we have only 2 sets of outfits. Right, I guess this part is the dark part. And this part is the lighter part. That's not what I wanted you to do, you fool. 2 of these parts here. And I guess technically the visor... Yeah, the visor also has that. So anyways, probably have the visor be like 80 or something. We are rather close to the end of the people drawings for all the factions. We only got 3 more commanders left after this one. So, yeah, we're close. Not close enough, but we're close. Alright, let's see. And looks like this was this color. Alright, easy enough. September's drawings have been finished. After this one is posted, of course, we will have successfully managed to get all of September finished. Ah, shit, I forgot to move this thing. It's fine, it's an easy fix. Yeah, there's not that much left to do in September, just this drawing and that's it. We're going to be starting work on the World of Etheria, which is going to be an interesting drawing to say the least. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any time to get some work done on the music for the first zone of Paint Maze, unknowingly enough. But it's fine. I don't know if this needs to be white. I think this would be better off if this was like 50% in gray department. The only bit of outfit that he has that isn't, well, actually, wait, hold on. How about 25% dark gray instead? Right, cat. Oh, you're going under the blanket. I just see her sticking her head underneath the blanket curve thingy, and now it's trying to go in. I can just see her, the blanket move the head like this, and then like that, as she's trying to find a way in. Why are you trying to go inside the blanket, Mew Mew? What you looking at? You couldn't find a way inside? It was a dead end all around? Now you're just gonna scoff in sadness? Alright, it looks like the belt, or the pouch things here are, I do kind of want to make this a different color, actually. I'll make the, this part dark. I'll make this part black. Maybe. Okay, I guess these are darker. Actually, yeah, these are darker colors, so maybe I should just go on ahead and make a slightly darker version of these here. And that would be outfit number 6. I don't really need this to have anything else other than the outfits because most of the colors here are pretty simplistic. Unless I somehow manage to forget where it needs to go where. Oh, you're trying again for round 2, aren't you, cat? So I got the pouch over here. Do this. Yeah, I guess this guy's got a darker pouch. So I guess that means I probably want this to be not as dark. Yeah, that's better. Alright, good, great. David, I just gotta save his swatch in the temporary swatch department. OC Commander David. Alright, cool, great. I'm going to do some of the background stuff now. Bed. I'm trying to figure out what kind of color the bed needs to be. A nice brown mattress. Probably should also save this. Let me switch back over to basic bitch watch real quick. Okay. Now I'm gonna drink. There we go. What you looking at, Emu? Okay. So that's the mattress. I can't believe I don't remember how to spell mattress. Was it 2 T's? It was 2 T's, I was right. Okay, good. Great. Fantastic. Glad I remembered. Or should I call this blanket? Whoops. Got a dark red blanket. I mean, they're in a very, what's the word? They're in a prison cell, so it makes sense that mostly everything here is a dull color. A dark red pillow now, with a dull red bed frame. I don't know if that's the color I want, though. That's not as red as I thought it would be. How about this one? Yeah. Bed frame. Sure, why not? Keep all that in there. And man, now it smells like cat food. How is it that you're eating into your food and all of a sudden it starts to smell heavily like cat food? Don't look. She just looked up at me. I just saw her out the peripherals of my eyes over here, over her head, just like doing this. She's eating her food right there. You know, I wonder if my voice being projected in her general direction makes her know that I'm talking about her and looking at her. Right, cat? And she's eating still. Alright, good. At least that's part of that done with. Alright, great, fantastic. Now let's shade in the character. And then we'll go on ahead and texture after that. So, yeah, there's only 3 more commanders left for us to draw. I might draw more people after the commanders are done with. I don't know yet. I want to try to get a few more Chrome War based drawings in, outside of like weaponry, of course, before I like continue making the series 2.5 years from now, or 2 3/4 years from now. I don't remember where exactly that's going to be, but it's going to be at some point in the future. But what point, you may ask? I have no idea. All I know is that I do want to try to get some more characters in this universe drawn. And I have one character in mind for Cerulean that I am definitely looking forward to drawing. Basically, Commander Connor's sister. This, like, I forgot. Connor was Connor Irish or Scottish? I don't remember. I think she was more of a Scotswoman. Or Irish. I can't remember which one. I'm trying to figure out the accent she has. Don't know exactly what the accent is in my head, and I don't think I can actually replicate it as easily as I think I'd like to be able to. But regardless, she is going to be somewhat of a Scotswoman or an Irish woman, whatever it is, the thing that I go for. I can't remember the differences. Why can't I am uncultured in everything, including American culture. You expect me to remember anybody else's culture outside of nothingness? I'm uncultured. The only thing that I somewhat have some culture towards is watching anime, and even then, that doesn't really count because I don't have that Japanese cultural style in my head. I mean, all my drawings are anime, obviously, but I don't really have any of that cultural. I literally have to look up names, Japanese names, to be like, okay, yeah, that sounds like a good enough name for a Japanese character. Shikama sounding something along the lines of a scythe, and he uses a scythe. I don't remember what Yasashi was. I literally just have no interest in trying to get involved in any cultural things whatsoever. I just create. Like, even when it came to the 4th of July stuff, when we used to do that kind of stuff, it was more so just like me going there to swim and eat food and just... I remember this one time during 4th of July, and I remember so vividly this game that I was playing with Shaggy and Scooby, and it's like something about like that cyber guy thing. God, I remember that so vividly. Even the... Not even... Okay, I don't remember this part, but I remember it's somewhat of like a warp room kind of level select thing. Man, I kind of wish I could play that again. What was that game called again? Hold on. Scooby-Doo Cyber Chase game. Yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. I have vague memories of this. I don't remember all of it. Apparently, this long play is 2 hours, so it's a pretty short game. But I remember it for PlayStation. Wonder if they have that on Steam. I want to look and see if they have that on Steam. Just go to store and look up, I don't know, Scooby... They just have Looney Tunes cartoon. What? What the hell is this? I have no idea what this is. My video is muted. Okay, this is a... interesting... What is this? Okay, that's interesting. It's just Coyote jumping on tires. There's a spinning... not saw blades, fan blade going. Okay, that's an interesting looking game. Oh, you did an anvil on a saw blade. Okay, not the game I was looking for, but it's something, I guess. Not something I'm going to play. Or maybe I will, who knows. It's $20, but at the same time, I don't really have the time, and I have... Oh, wait a minute. I just realized something. Technically, this is not supposed to be here. Anyways, yeah, I already got a series planned after, like, November 8th, and I'm pretty sure you already know what that is, right? Oh, wait a minute. Technically, you should be behind the neck. Technically. And I guess technically these should be underneath that. But yeah, I remember that game vividly. I barely remember most of it, but I do remember it. I do indeed. So we have a few other games from olden days. Yeah, we talked about the lack of culture that we have in anything whatsoever. I still don't even know if America ever even has a culture. The only thing I can think of American-wise is 4th of July. Oh, wait a minute. And that's it. I don't know of anything else that we would have in culture aspect. I've said this before in a previous video. Don't know which one. You'll have to look. But it doesn't exactly matter because I'm already telling you it anyways, so... yeah. And we got ourselves a diverse set of characters throughout everything. I don't know what kind of diverse, or not diversity, what kind of, like, not ethnicity, or maybe that is that, and, like, something like the Elementals Reborn universe. Because it obviously takes place on a fictional world, where it's, you know, a world that's created by two gods. The goddess of light and the god of darkness. I don't know if that... I mean, I haven't really thought about their origins. Just thinking about the creation of the world. So technically, yeah, there's not really any ethnicity. Obviously, the two created their world and creations in their image. Despite the fact that, you know, they're all light-colored. I forgot what it was. I think the god of darkness was red skin, kind of. Light red skin, but still bright-colored. And the goddess of light was... well, wasn't she more of a tannish color? I don't remember. I drew them and I do not remember. I don't think I have there. No, that was before the D drive took a giant dump on us. Right, Cat? Cadillac. And I'm just nudging the side of the wall there. Meow. And there she goes walking. One of you will be able to see her fur. Nope. Or maybe you did. Maybe you did see a part of her. I can't tell. Anyways, yeah, something like the Elementals Reborn universe. I don't exactly know what kind of ethnicity those would be. They're from the medieval time. There's no America, there's no Japan, there's no Russia, there's no Europe, there's none of that. It's just kingdoms throughout the world, and everything ran off of either monarchies or kings, or whatever the hell the opposite of that is. Whatever the hell the opposite of monarchy, hierarchies. Running off of all of that. If I'm remembering that word correctly, right? Right, let me see. Monarchy and hierarchy. Yeah, differences. And everyone's run by... wait, what? Who's the Senate? Wait, oh. Never mind. The king and queen. I remember that wrong. It was something about kings and queens. Whatever the hell that's called. Look, I don't know much about history or all the words necessary for it. I know some words, but not all words, and my god, is there many words that it's just a pain in the ass to try to remember all the definitions of and try to keep that in mind. It's a pain indeed. Especially when all you do is create. Although you make well, the stories I make don't have any of those words involved, so it's not as if I don't have an excuse. I don't write with those words. I don't use those words as often as probably most people would. Regardless, it's still, the sentiment is still there. I don't really know what kind of ethnicity would be in that world, where everything is ran by kingdoms and whatnot. It's probably going off of the name of the family. Like Mine family for Ariel and Mine, alongside the Torah's family and Porus family. Right, get through Porus. And then Damodora is Hazarika's family. The Hazarika family. I guess you could probably try to, like, give give those to like give those families some form of ethnicity relations or something along the lines of that. I don't know. I think the Mine family bloodline would probably be on the side of maybe Japanese. That kind of makes sense, given the fact that Ariella Mine's brother, forgot what his name was, has a more Asian appearance to him. He was like half Asian, half whatever else it would be. Because not all of them has that same appearance. I think Ariella Mine, her mother, and her brother share somewhat similar appearances in the Asian department. I don't know what the father or the other daughter would be. The one that uses ice. Don't know. Swedish, maybe? They have blonde hair, so maybe they're Swedish. Yeah, I mean, well, probably. I think it would be the case. And I'm not saying all Swedish people have blonde hair, but, I mean, that's usually the stereotype in that department, and I can only really think of stereotypes right now to try to figure out what the hell these people would have our world's ethnicity and not their own. And again, I don't know what the hell kind of ethnicity would I have. Like, I can't create my own ethnicity. I don't know what's required for that. See, here's another issue of me not knowing what most words mean exactly. I don't even know if I'm using that word right. Matter of fact, I'm going to look it up right now. Ethnicity versus race. Oh, hey, here we go. Race refers to the concept of dividing people into groups on the basis of various sets of physical characteristics in the process of describing social meanings to those groups. Ethnicity describes the culture of people in a given geographic region, including their language. Okay, yeah, I was using it right. Technically, I guess ethnicity would be, the kingdoms being in certain parts of the world of Etheria, followed by, the amount of people with... I mean, I guess it does kind of make sense if, you're in, one demographic of people who, stay close-knit to one area and don't really, travel out that far, that you would all share the same characteristics. Only when you start to, branch off and, go and date other people of a different ethnicity, are you going to be able to, have different characteristics that are unique from your own ethnic background. Or at least that's what I assume. And you know what they say about assume? You make an ass out of you and I. Isn't it that? You and me? Shut up! Just weird, another inside joke that only I know. Or was it me and you? Ah, yes. You know what they say about assume? You make an ass out of me and you. Wait, isn't it you and... Shut up! Oh! Just falls down to the ground. Another one of those Pulaski things. Ah, yes, those terrible creations I've made that feels like they make my brain cells die out in a much quicker fashion than normal. I still don't know whenever I want to make those things come into reality. Pulaskis are literally their own thing. They take, the certain personality or, I guess, group of certain people and just bring it up to an 11. The most offensive creation I've ever made. And I worry of making them real and the point of them coming into our universe at some point. Well, I haven't really, despite the fact that I haven't really made them yet, my brain has thought up of them and has been thinking about their weird, stupid stories through years to come. They've already become real. Question is, do I want the people to know of their existence and have to suffer through what I have been suffering through with these terrible creatures for as long as I have? Just know one thing. There's racist Pulaskis whose racism is amped up to 11. You think humanity's racism is the worst? You haven't seen Pulaskis. Same with transphobics, the homophobics, those who are on opposite ends of the religious and political spectrums. Nerd culture, bully cultures, all the other stuff. You haven't even begun to see just how much these Pulaski just make you want to just bang your head against a brick wall due to what they do and how they do things. There's this one Pulaski in a horror scenario where they keep running away. They try to run away from this, monster that they saw is trying to get in, but they run like for 5 seconds, not even that fast. And then they have to stop and grab the thing to get the asthma thing, trying to get their hair back, but it's one of those things where your stamina runs low and you're slowing down, but in this case this Pulaski stamina runs low and they just stop in place because they just can't go any further. And it takes them a good minute to try to get their oxygen back, and by the time they get their oxygen back, the creature will have already gotten to them and ripped them apart, slowly but surely. Man, just thinking about it literally goes off of a trope of horror characters that are just shitty at running, and amping that up to 11. See, it's not all just offensive stuff. It's just things that, people complain about in horror games because we can't run worth shit in horror games. And just making that be the thing that occurs throughout the entirety of that. That is how it is. That's how these Pulaskis are. They really do make you want to pull your head off. Both of them. Oh, God. I just imagine that. Shish. Shish indeed. I need a drink after that one. What were we talking about before we got to the Pulaski? Oh, right. Elementals Reborn and all that stuff. And about what ethnicity we would be putting or what our world's ethnicity would be putting to certain characters here. So, yeah, I guess Ariel, is half Japanese and half Swedish then. Yeah, sure, let's get some Swedish representation in this world. Although, no, I don't think there's any other there. I think Genthru will probably be more on the side of Polish, maybe? Probably. Hold on, let me see something for a second. Netherlands. I don't know, Dutch? I think Gwyneth would probably be Dutch. Maybe. Gwyneth sounds like... No, I shouldn't say that, because I don't know. I don't know if it does. It does sound like one of those England side names, the whole that side. Is Gwyneth Dutch? Or, Welsh name? Welsh. Maybe she's Welsh. I don't know what Welsh is. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember why I called her that. Gwyneth is a traditional Welsh name meaning happiness. Although I don't really know what Welsh looks like. Welsh. Well, I can't tell the difference other than just white. Sorry, Welsh people. I am insensitive, and I will admit that. That's the first step. That is the first step to admitting to your own uncultural, what do you call it? Your lack of culture, and any knowledge outside of the area surrounding you. And I have no idea what any of it, oops. No, I was in the right one. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. Gwyneth is Welsh. And, because the only reason why I called Genthru was because of the, hold on. Genthru name meaning. What does that mean? Conjurer with remarkable skills in 3, if not... No, never mind, that's Hunter x Hunter. What? Does that not have a meaning? don't know if... Okay, well, another person with the name of Genthru. Wait, what is this? Nah, it's something else. What the fuck? Why the fuck is Genthru on my waifu list? What? If anything, he's a husbandondo or something. He looks like... I don't know what he looks like. A blonde-haired Vash. Or Nash. What was his name again? Vash? The Stampede? No, I don't think that's it. Was that it? Yeah, it's a blonde... He's literally just Vash. God, I don't remember Trigun, but I do, for some reason, vaguely remember that guy. I have no memories of that anime at all, and I feel like I have watched it before. Because he reminds me of a blonde-haired Leorio. I have watched that before in Toonami, and I have no recollection to what that was all about. My God. Well, anyways, yes, we have a second Genthru. I guess Genthru is just a made-up name, but you know what? We're going to have Genthru have that name. We're going to have some good to that name, instead of just, I forgot to shade that. No wonder why that part of the arm looks odd when I was shading this, or texturing that in. I forgot to shade that, apparently. How the hell did I do that? Anyways, Domadora. I don't know. See, I don't exactly, obviously Domadora takes, some, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, shit. Inspiration from, the Arabic cultures and whatnot. Living in a desert city. But I don't know which ethnicity he would be. My God. Oh, I know what I can do. I'm gonna ask somebody on here who has some experience with that, because they have a friend who's with taking experience. What ethnicity do you think Damodara is? Or would have? I want to see if we can get an answer. I'm going to leave that open. Hopefully I get an answer. I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I don't really know. My knowledge of, the Eastern, ethnicity is very, limited. I know Arabic, I know Muslim, and that's all I know, I think. I feel like I knew a third one, but then I forgot just all of a sudden. I definitely have forgotten. I didn't know it right then. I probably knew it in the past, but I forgot. Arabic, Muslim. Is Islam ethnicity? I think it is. I don't know. I literally have why am I even... I'm digging myself into a deep hole that I don't really care for, because I am willing to talk about it. And I'm just continuing to dig myself deep down into the core of the earth. At the center of the earth. Oh, hey, I got some... Huh? Eat caramel, I guess? What the hell? Somehow all the 4 lines just became red. I don't know if I'm spelling caramel right. I lack everything I'm typing is turning red for some reason. The I and then the lack. And also, I'm not getting any notifications on this for some reason. Why is that? Also, are you on an update spectrum? Not yet. This stupid phone is trying to update. Let's see. Let's see. I think it's caramel. I gotta look again. God, I don't remember. I have so many creations, so it's hard for me to remember which one looks like which. In my head, it looks caramel. but am I misremembering? Hold on. Hashtag Damodara. I am surprised I'm able to type his name in properly. Yeah, he has more of a caramel look. Not really caramel. What would that color be? I have no idea. But it definitely is a nice shade of brown. Or brown. Browned. It's a nice shade. Looks pretty cute. Or should I say... nails! I forgot. I was doing... Well, I guess we're not going to get our answer yet. Ah, shish. I forgot to do this. It's fine. It's a fine. I'll just go on ahead and do this. Yeah, I guess I should have done that. Let me switch on back to this real quick. And there's an answer. Oh, Indian! That's what I forgot. Sure. I was thinking either between Arabic, Muslim, or Islamic. But I don't know enough about any culture or any culture to know what to know what style I got inspiration from? I don't know. Doing a video now and digging myself deeper into a hole of me having no culture, even my lack of American culture, despite being American myself. Yep. Pretty funny. Pretty funny stuff, I must say. Oh, say hi to the audience. Don't worry. Nobody can see my Discord stuff. Not unless I'm doing Game Crafters, which we are not. We already did that episode Saturday. Oh, hey. Yep. Okay. So, yeah, I still don't know. I have no idea what the hell his ethnicity would be. Gwyneth would be Welsh. Genther would probably be Polish. Ariel is a mix between Swedish and Japanese. And yeah, that's it. That's all I really have. I mean, we only got those sets of characters anyways. At the moment. At the very least. So, yeah. I don't know what else to talk about now. Still going at this drawing. Still drawing this guy right here. Still drawing Commander David. Oh, I guess we aren't getting any, well, she suggested Indian. So, I don't know. I'll let you, the audience, decide what ethnicity you think Damodara is a part of, if you remember Damodara. Surely you remember him, right? The pretty boy who's caramel skin, who's, you know, has drapes around his shoulders but is mostly shirtless. I don't think I have drawn him before. In the earlier episodes of Art Time, way back when. Which was like last year, I think. Or was it early this year? I don't remember. Well, I have nothing here at the moment, so I don't know. Anyways, we're almost done with David over here. I gotta do some more texturing of the blankets and stuff. Well, actually, I think David himself is done now. I think we just need to shade in everything else. So that will be that, but I'm gonna have a different look for the bed here. Yes, it's going to look like this bed is a bit rugged. Instead of the usual look that we have for these kinds of things, the bed here will have a more, I don't know, papier mâché appearance to it. Like it's rigged and rusty. I'm going to try to utilize my double texture for some rust creation here. Some rust creation. Rust creation. I guess it doesn't matter what the ethnicity is for the Elementals Reborn characters. They're literally their own thing. There's no America, there's no Japan, there's no England, Russia, or anything like that. Everything works off of an area that's kind of just filled with a whole bunch of biome-based stuff. And kingdoms and whatnot. We got deserts, volcanic regions that are like red. I don't think we really have anything in our world where like the volcanic region has all the red rocks instead of like, you know, brown rocks. Did we? Any depiction I've seen with volcano-based stuff is usually involving red rocks. Why is that? Because that has to be a thing, right? But I've never been to an actual volcano before, and I have no idea how that would all look. Okay, well, I guess we're not getting an answer yet. So, yeah, I guess it's fine. I'm gonna get some stains on the bed here. Some stains on the bed here. Here. Must. Stains of must. Okay. Alright. So that's that. Okay, now it's time for the... whatchamacallit. So this guy is not living in a very metal room. It's mostly made out of hard stone. I mean, what's colder? What's colder? A stone house or a metal house? Google. Stone is a great insulator, but it won't be able to keep the heat in extremely cold conditions. Oh. Well, I'm not seeing anything about a metal house. Well, I don't know. But stone... Well, then again, if the ozone layer in... What am I doing now? You can't even see that. Then again, if the ozone layer is, you know, destroyed in Sanguine territory, chances are there's not really going to be any, how you say, cold air anymore. Because all it is just heat. Or maybe without the ozone layer during nighttime, it's freezing as hell. I don't know. I do not know. But, yeah, that's something to take into consideration. Maybe like metal walls on the outside, and you could just see some of it here. I forgot, did he live in curved towers? I don't think he did. Okay, so you got a metal window here. Oops. And you've got metal window here. got this shish over here. We're gonna have a table here, but it's not gonna be the usual table. It's gonna just be a piece of wood on a rope chain here, dug into the side of the, or atomically formed into the side of the thing. I mean, yeah, if you got atomic manipulation, you can just literally meld this into stone. Make the stone surrounding it much more stronger so it doesn't, like, break easily. Can I just use this, or is this going to need me to make a new one? Yeah, make a new one. But yeah, all this here metal and whatnot, combined with the stone. I mean, it makes sense that it would still be able to utilize the, with the rope. All you would need to do is just atomically manipulate some atoms to make the rope do its thing over here. Yeah, just make it like elastic looking rope. Actually, yeah, if you could do that, then why even tie it? Just for the sake of it looking like it's supposed to be tied together. But it's not. Not actually. Not elastic, but it's sturdy. Whoops. Man, I'm tired. Alright, shrinkage time. Oh, hey, I said the catchphrase. Man, I'm tired. I thought I dripped something on me, but I didn't. Drip. Cat's just sleeping now. Stretched and in sleep. Man over here's got himself up one of them crappy old stools. You're the commander of a Sanguine faction, but you're living like one of the other slaves in this facility. And don't you worry, everybody is being enslaved who opposes the Sanguine's, They want to enslave all the people in the world. The opposing factions mutate them so that they can do more dangerous jobs. It's not a good life being a slave to the Sanguine faction. Even the soldiers don't really get a good treatment. It's very heartbreaking seeing the world regress via showing it from the eyes of anybody in the this particular area. Alright, so okay, there is a few things here that I want to do to make this less plain looking. Oh wait, shish. That was supposed to be something else. Sus. I don't think I could just do this. I think I have to remake this. Put this back here and then do this. And now we can get rid of this. There we go. I forgot that's what I was supposed to do. I got an idea. For a quick decoration. Oops. Let's see. Oh yeah, that'll do. That'll do. Doesn't know why I used that accent. That was not even an accent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ah, good, great, fantastic. Not all of this is going to be shown, but it's something that I want to do here. I wonder why I'm not getting any notifications from me. don't know where the hell I go to access notifications. How did I get... Ah, crap, I didn't mean to exit out of it. Whatever. Wait, why am I here? Escape. You know what? Streamer mode enabled. Why is streamer mode enabled? I don't even stream. I'm not even at the park to stream yet. Oh, wait, shh. I meant to only grab the one, not this as well. I don't know when I'm gonna get to the point of streaming. Would I be able to stream? Probably not. I have no real reason to do so yet. I haven't gotten to the streaming aspect. I don't even know how to do it. Yet. Alright, let's see. Zoop. Oops. There we go. What you doing, Cadillac? You getting up? Okay, I don't think I need to show all of this. I just need to get, oh, can you see that? You can see it. Interesting. That'll do. Delete this. Put this in. I feel like this is resembling something that I don't have any memory of fully exactly. I don't know, it's... something about that seems familiar, but not like the exact thing. Why is that? I don't know. I don't remember. I do not remember at all. Probably gonna have like a night sky, maybe a moon in the background. More that I want to do here, though. A spike wall. Oops, why are you like this? I guess it's fine. A spike wall to remind you of the things you gotta do. And try to take a wild guess of what he's looking at in his wallet. It's really simplistic when you think about it. He's looking at a picture of his family, who's trapped with him. Well, whoops. Not exactly with him. He's trapped just as he is. Only difference is he has to commit all these atrocious acts in order to keep his family alive, while they work in hydrogen caverns. Which is probably not good for anyone's health, really. Yeah. Probably not good for anybody's health. I can't. Got a table and a chair, but what else do you got? Nothing much, really. Nothing much at all. You probably put your helmet and your pouch on there, and then you sleep. And your gun, too. You still got the gun on you. Yeah, if I had the... I mean, I do have the drawing on hard drive, but I don't feel like trying to get that back out. Alright, okay. I think we can start doing the background now. I got the things that I think I want. I don't know what else there is. A bed, the helmet, the pouch. I do not need this to be floor 1A. Let's see. Whoops. Floor. Wall. Trying to figure out what kind of color this needs to be. Redstone? I guess a brownstone would work good. Well, I'm not exactly using the same setup that I have in the Sanguine faction instance. I'm using something else entirely. That one's number 1, right? Yeah, I just needed to make sure. Alright, let's see. White spikes or gray spikes? Gray spikes. Sure, why not? That should be here, not there. Okay, now there is the other part of the wall here, the window portion, of course. That's not what I wanted to grab. Right to here. And the other portion right here. Oops, again. Before I do the outside area, I gotta get this part here, so, table. He's at the very least lucky that he doesn't have to sleep on this thing. Still, though, pretty messed up what he has to go through here in order to keep his family safe as best as he can. Alright, I guess we'll use the mattress color for the rope here. Kind of works. Yeah. And we'll get the table in here. Whoops. Make this a more, I don't know, reddish color or something. I did not want you to move that, you fool. And as for the stool, I don't know, let's see. An even more reddish color. Stool 1. Oh, I guess I need to be above the floor here. Whoops. Right there. Oop, that's stole. I need stool, you fool. And after I've gotten this portion done with, whoops, 1C. Maybe make that one lighter. Stool number 2. Alright, good. I don't really know if I need to save this, but I'll save it anyways. Commander David's room. There we go. Now back up, go to here, go to swatches, go to original, secondary, chrome wars, base, sanguine. I don't know if I had anything, what do you call it, flag color wise. I'll just make the poster as is, it doesn't matter. Oh yeah, you should probably be this. Oh wait, hold on. You should be this. Or, do we have a, yes, this. With you two being this. And you being the lesser one. Oh, shish. And you being full on red. With the sky being that instead. Maybe. That's really starting to look similar to something. What the hell is it? Can't remember what it was. Or where it came from. Or why it was. What was it? What the hell kind of poster did I just make? No idea. Oh, wait a minute. You gotta be behind that. And I think you gotta be here. There we go. Alright, let's see. Now it's time for the moon. I almost did a double N again. Caught myself just in time. I wonder what the sky would look like if the ozone layer was gone. At night, of course. Alright, now we got some stars over here. Make some of them bigger. Even bigger. For some of it. Okay, and good. Great. Fantastic. There's more that I want to do to the bottom. But first, drink time. How long have I been at this so far? Alright, good. And that went 15 minutes. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. It's time for me... Wait, what? Why is that not showing... Yeah, it was showing a dot before, but I guess it's not showing it anymore. Oh yeah, I'm still on the stars layer. I guess I'll get the floor done with first. If I can remember, I'm going to try to get some dust particles down here. Which I think I could just simply use the rock layer for that. Small bits of rock. Have that condensed. I think I can. We'll see. We'll see you soon enough. I'll see soon enough. But for now, I don't really know. What else I need to add here? I don't know where I was going with that statement. I just tried to come up with something to fill in the blank. Anyways. Yeah, that should look like that. That should look like this. With this looking like that. And this being brighter and going above all of that. I should adjust the seed here a bit. Okay, now for the walls. Man, what a depressing scene. Oh, makes sense. Someone who was once from the Cerulean who's forced to turn on his faction in order to save his family. Both captured in war. You know, you gotta wonder how the hell they were able to capture him, though. You do gotta wonder. It was probably they got his wife and daughter and used them as the hostages to try to get him to come with them. Probably. It could be that Goldman used to be the commander and lieutenant at once, doing all the things out of which, you know, both commander and lieutenants do. And then they had to try to get the Cerulean's commander to not only reduce their capacity to be able to like do all the stuff with soldiers and whatnot, and mechs, I think, I don't remember, but to also just strengthen their own regiment, making them stronger, giving them a much more powerful commander, and utilizing somebody who, you know, they're able to easily manipulate because of the children and the child and the wife. Almost forgot the names there of what I was supposed to say. So yeah, it's a pretty bleak outcome throughout the entirety of this guy's life at this point. But that's what it is with the Sanguine. They do not fight fair, they fight dirty. They will try to utilize your own weaknesses against you, even if that means putting our loved ones in harm's way. So be sure to, you know, try to avoid the Sanguine as best as you can if you were to ever find yourself in this universe. No, assuming that you find yourself within this universe and continue living life as normal, but then again, you don't know what the war's like in this universe. Way more intense than any wars in our universe, that's for certain. Giant mechs capable of leveling cities in an instant. Not fun. Not fun at all. Or fun if you're on the winning side and sadist who wants to see everybody perish or something. I don't know. I'm choking up here because of this goddamn water. Flavored water. Oh wait, that should be 5. Poster should probably have a more... Wait, it should probably be more like this. Where essentially looks like it's flying downwards. Oh man, look at that look. Bam, look at that table sizzle. Table sizzle. Yeah, table. I don't know why my brain was trying to say Tabor at first. Tabor official. God, I'm freaking dizzy all of a sudden. I'm tired as hell. Tired as hell. Yeah, I'm tired as hell. Oh no. I don't know if there's too much left for me to do in the texture department. I think we're actually close to being done with it. Now let me make this 3 instead. Okay, alright, so there's one more thing that I need to do. Well, first of all, I need to, of course, get the moon textured. And the sky also textured. There's one tiny little thing that I want to do here, and I do have a bunch of rocks for this that I hardly use anymore. I'm going to get some dust in here. So I'm going to go over to the floor. I'm going to make a dust layer. Is this close? Not necessarily, no. Bring that spacing closer together. Bring the flow and jitter up. Color dynamics is what it needs to be. The scatter, less so, but more counts. 50% jitter, 3 count. More scatter. 10. Probably gonna adjust this a bit so that it looks a bit more like, what do you call it? That makes sense. I got little bits of dust fragments here. And now that we got that, well, not all of it, I want to bring that scatter up, get that spacing out. Get some more of that scatter around here. Yeah, have some of it on the walls as well. Because why not? And outside of that, time to do a little bit of full-on dust. Probably 50% opacity, 50% flow, other dynamic, 100% in all. 50 here, make it look like cobwebs. The best as I can. Because I don't exactly have the best cobweb look here that I can use. And now to add more onto the dust a little bit more, we're going to switch on over to this one, 10 for 10. And add some more dust pizzazz here. Little bits of dust cloud on here. There we go. Now let's give this texture as well as shading. Switch on over to this thing and go over to 10. Do this, do that, get some more of this shaded in, do this, get some more of this shaded in. And a little bit of this. To get some of the floor a little bit more, what do you call it? Light up some of the floor too to make it look like the dust is a bit going into it, but not too much. And now we need dust. Again, dust clouds. Dust clouds. Which is probably going to just be 200. Oh wait. Technically the frame needs to be behind that, shouldn't it? Shish. That's an easy fix. Just bring these two frames down beneath the dust. Ah shit, what is this? Ah, here it is. Put it underneath the dust cloud and have 1A stay up there. There we go. Alright, good. Okay, so if I'm not missing anything, I mean, I guess I could do some more textures to something like this. So just, that's the wrong one. This one's the one I want. Where this is like that, doing this. And then the walls here like this and that. And maybe some, whoops, that's the sky. Some on the walls out here and the walls here. And maybe a little bit of this surrounding this. And this surrounding this. And maybe this surrounding some of this so that this looks a bit more decrepit. Right, cat? Right. Okay, let's see. I think it's time for the shadows now. Yes, it's finally time for the shadows. I'm going to switch on back to the basic swatch. Actually, not swatch, the fog. So we get that preempted. Alright, 10, 30, go to this, do this. We're making good progress here. It would have been 3 hours. Oh wait, I want to grab the bed. I want the bed to be separate from everything else, so I'm just going to do this. Is that everything I need? Yeah, it seems like it. Alright, good. Let's go. Well, maybe the shadow shouldn't be there. Shadow should, whoops. Shadow should probably be somewhere around the lines of here. I think, maybe. So it's mostly coming off of the lighting from the moonlight over here. There's no lamps. Literally only have the sunlight and the moonlight to light up your cage. And you're so goddamn high up that you can't really escape from here. And it's so weird to commander by force. Despite the fact that he's willing to cooperate with them with their... Well, I mean, I guess he could potentially break his family out. So that's why they have to lock him up at night and keep surveillance on their own commander. Yep. Can't have him be in the hydrogen mines. I forgot where those were. I wonder if I should make my own detailed Chrome Wars map. Like, do what I do for the smaller map, but this time try to like have all the landmarks where they need to be in the same vein that we're going to have for the land of Etheria. Man, this should... I mean, I guess because we're like shading in the more darker colors, it's not really shown as much as it should be shown. But yeah, we should probably do that at some point. Essentially just to give the chrome ores a bit more of a larger map to work with, you know? Yeah, sure, why not? And I should probably do the same to the Demon Realm once I've gotten all of its regions and sub-regions finished. That part shouldn't be too difficult. I think with that being here, your shadow would probably be about like right here or something. So remember, most of this is dark. So we just gotta try to make most of the area here darker as best as we can. Okay, good, great, fantastic. This is nighttime, folks. So now we need to get some nice blue colors going on in here. But not too blue. Dark blue. At least dark blue for the fog in the front. I'm not sure about that one. Or that one. Or that one. Teal? Teal could work. Since that's only going to be a minor amount, since we're going to have moon rays over here. We only needed that many. 2 was good enough. Although, wait, hold on. Well, I should only focus on this side. My neck. Alright. And now for the moonlight. Well, let's see. Now, how this one? Kind of. It's got that nice blue look that I want to have here, but I don't know if that's too blue. Let's see how this looks. Because it might look good with layer effects and whatnot. Moonlight. That would be 50, overlay, and this. What are you doing, cat? I'm not sure. I feel like we need to have a more light blue then. Well, we tested it, and we even tested it with the lights. This seems like the right one we want to go for here. Well, it seemed like it at first with the light. What if I did purple instead? Man, if only I could keep this straight. Purple seems like it looks better. So maybe we'll have blue effects instead. Yeah, with the way this looks, maybe I need to reduce the opacity of this because it's a naturally dark scene. I think I just need to reduce the opacity in this in general. Or delete that part in general, and then maybe make this like 80 or something. There we go. Moon particles. Oh yeah. Should this one be this color instead? Or is what we got fine? Yeah, I guess that's good. And now for the particles. And now for the flares. You woken up, cat? Now? Now you're gonna look at me with narrow eyes. And now for the shadow rays. I think there's still more that I need to do here. I might do another one of those foreground special effect thingies that I did in that cafe drawing. cafe group drawing. Alright, let's see. I don't think there's too much in the shadow rays I need to do in that one, since most of this is already dark as is. We want some shadow rays on this thing right here, and this thing. And I guess that's it. Maybe a little bit off of here as well. Okay. So now that that takes care of all of that, it's time for us to get the effects going in. The thing that allows for this to look cool. That thing. Whoops. Yes, that's the shade I wanted. There we go. Need to go by doing it like that. Light blue, let's get some teal in here as well. Teal taking up most of the area here. Even this area down here. Let's get some light purple in here. Yep, do a little bit of this to get some of that moonlight in. Let's get some light blue, maybe? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a good light blue. Let's try this. That's a bit too bright on that department. But having it light up most of this area seems like what we want. Well, not all of it, some of it. I don't know how that would work. That's not going to work as well. But some of it here, delete some of it off of the side here, so we get that nice blue glow coming off of him. And now we need a dark blue area. Boom. Like right over here, maybe. And anything else. I guess we can get a brown, and we'll have it underneath the area as well. Mostly here, and here. But I think that's it. Now I need dust clouds. Overlay. What are you doing, cat? You licking yourself? Man, I'm hungry. Nudging me. Let's see. I don't even know you can see that well. Hey, you can barely see it. I guess because it's an overlay. Maybe vivid lighting then? I guess that's fine, but it's not the thing I wanted. So I'll do another dust cloud instance. Try to get some of this area a bit dusty, but not all of it. What the? Oh, it's doing that thing again where it's not responding, of course. There it goes. Alright, delete some of that. Good. And now I need dust particles. Ah, yes, of course, the usual dust particles. Other dynamic, this and that. Scatter, no count, spacing, and big size, small diameter. I used to have this really cool looking like dust particle thing that I did before. I don't remember what it looked like exactly, but it looked like something. Maybe I need need to reduce the opacity to 50. Ooh, I got an idea. I'll have some nice blue-looking dust particles for this one up here. Or a teal. Really, Cat? Why did you just flick your food on my arm? I'm putting it on your head now. Boom. Now it's on your ear. Freaking Christ. You just flapped your head around. What are you worrying at me? Why'd you flick your food on me? Literally, she's right down here. I don't want to move this damn thing because it's going to be a pain in the ass to get it back to where it needs to go to. I don't know, I guess I'll do another set of moon particles here. And I'll do it in overlay. Or vivid lighting. Or neither. And I'll just have it be at 50. Or 30. Here we go. Alright, I think the only thing I need to do now is the sepia. Sepia. The boom. Vivid lighting. And now it's time to switch over to the sepia swatch. Alright, it already looks good as is, but is there anything I can do here to make it look even better without having it be too much? Well, that does kind of give it a nice look there. So maybe that. Yeah. Let me see other swatches here. Purple? Darker purple? Nope. I guess that will do then. Alright. There we have it. Yes. Another drawing finished. How nice. But before I fully end it, before I go on ahead and close the video off, I'm going to give one last gulp of this flavored water. Anyways, an hour and 42 minutes in, and we got ourselves another finished drawing. I can't really think of anything else I'd want to do to the walls here. It wouldn't really look like, those cobbled walls since this is atomically made. But, yeah. Commander David of the Sanguine faction. With effects, without effects. With effects, without effects. A huge difference. Look at how huge of a difference that is color-wise. A huge difference indeed. So, yes. Another video finished. With that being said, thank y'all for watching today's episode of Art Time. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, subscribe for more, and check out that there playlist. And of course, previous episode of Art Time right over here, and the most recent episode of Minecraft ROTC Edition. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Later.